and Alex right now,
It's
or
just
Mr. Lister.
him and me. All that good stuff.
Sadly, Cersei and Dan and Jimmy could not be here
And there
to
was
talk.
one other guy, but he has like all the noise in the
That
background, and
was
he doesn't want to
that
use
was Jimmy.
Audacity. So
That was Jimmy.
yeah,
You know,
Jimmy.
I just want to say that today, as of now, July 12th, 2015, Iwata has been confirmed dead.
Rip.
R.I.P Eddie, rest in spaghetti. Let's get those.
Yes.
Let's just get the
Rip
memes
in
out of here.
peace.
R.I.P in pieces.
Yep.
All right.
All that good stuff.
All right. So even Kamiya is putting out tweets. All right. I've been on Twitter the last like 3 hours because everyone is now just really really upset. But basically, Iwata wasn't looking very good these past few days. Even on E3, he looked very very skinny and sick, and we don't really know what happened. But we know that even now there has been a there has been a very very business. It was very business. That's the thing that really kind of annoys me. It was a very very business feeling to it, because Nintendo put out on their official website, Nintendo Co.jp. They put out an official PDF that says Iwata is now confirmed dead, and they need to have a change of representative director president. That means that someone needs to take over, and it's really sad.
Truly tragic. Like, this guy was a freaking legend in like Nintendo, not only Nintendo, but like as in the industry as a whole. Like, this guy was ridiculously based, and like he helped on like a lot of his own games. Like, if you go to his like wiki page or whatever, you'll just see like all the games that he's been like executive producer on. That doesn't even like mean that he just kind of like oversaw everything. He's like, oh yeah, make this change, make this change. No, he like actually like coded things. Like, Yamzi, you know a little bit more about this than I am, and to be honest, I'm just copying your words from earlier.
Yeah. So Iwata, he helped with Pokemon Second Generation, because Game Freak, they're known for being extremely shit coders. So Iwata helped work on those. He also helped playtest Smash for Sakurai when Sakurai took his arm injury and he was very very weak when he had to playtest the game. He also helped with the original Kirby. He helped develop games. He was an original coder for so many. He finished all the Pokemon Stadium's battle programming in a week.
Yeah.
And
fucking
the biggest thing is that he played games and he understood what games meant to the people.
Yeah. And that is like extremely rare in the industry nowadays, because like you have like, people who like own EA or similar companies who just come from like packaging or something like that, who don't even know what games are. They're just a commodity to be bought and sold kind of thing.
I think that like in the years now where we have we have fake journalists and we have idiot reviewers and we have unfair devs, it's just really really tragic to see someone who upheld such a high standard of quality just die. And it's really just thank you, Iwata. We did not deserve you for everything you did. Like, when you take a personal pay cut, when the investors are at your door telling you to shut up and make mobile games, just do what makes money, and you're like, no, we need to make the best product. Is there any, like, I cannot think of 3 other CEOs that would do anywhere near that.
Like,
it's so hard.
The only one I can think of is like Gaben. Like,
but and maybe Gabe Newell, but I don't know any other. Just
like nobody really,
but
nobody else. It's just
Gabe
and
Valve
Iwata.
Valve is a private company, so they don't have shareholders knocking on their door on a daily.
Yeah.
So it's really 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 kind of sad to just watch one of the best just leave.
Yeah. And Valve doesn't really make games all that much anymore anyways. Like they just kind of sit on Steam and watch the money pile in, but like I don't
Oh
know,
yeah,
it's
they
sort
watch
of
that money pile high.
it's I guess an honor thing because like instead of making a whole bunch of shit games just every year, they take their time and then every once in a while they'll decide, "Hey, we should make a new game." And then they take their time and they make it as good as they can cuz like they didn't have to release Portal 2, but they did,
Like,
and it was
like,
amazing.
and even when you look at Gaben and you look at Valve and then you look at Iwata, tell me how many times you see special thanks, supervisor, executive producer, co-producer, co-director on any of the games that Valve has made.
Yeah, like
And the fact that he when he was personal friends with Sakurai, and he knew that, and he came up with the original idea that when we should make a fighting game, but it should be Nintendo characters, and
hmm.
he helped co-develop that idea and just boil it down with Sakurai to bring probably one of the most like probably one of the best fighting games right now.
Yeah, I'd say
And
Smash is pretty fun. All that
it's
stuff.
really, you could call it a fighting game, you could call it a party game,
It's like
you
a
could call it a
party
fuck
fighting
around.
game. It's like something in
Yeah,
and
it
of
is.
itself.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
like
There's so many ways to take it,
you can do
but
whatever you really want with Smash. I mean, you can sit back casually with your friends and be like, "Haha, I'm gonna beat you up," and then you can be like the super competitive, Final Destination, no items, Fox only kind of guy. You know, you
yeah.
can do all those sorts of things with it. It's a lot more
Um,
versatile and a lot more fun to just play around with.
and getting news right now that he has died from bile duct cancer. It's I don't even know how to say it. It's an extremely rare form of cancer. You can't cure it. You can't even you can only shrink it down. It's basically like pancreatic cancer where it's a death sentence.
Christ.
Um, it basically creates tumor in your it basically creates tumors in your gallbladder and your bile ducts, and it's very sad to see someone that prominent in the games industry just go.
Yeah, like, um, forgive me for being a little bit cliche, but why must the good die young, sort of thing. I mean, he was
You know,
55, but that's still, like, he had years ahead of him. He could have done so much more. All that stuff, but.
we didn't deserve you. I won't stop saying that. We didn't deserve you, Iwata,
We
for
are not
everything that
worthy.
you've done. We were never worthy.
But yeah. Allow me to
So
also have the CD and corny line of let's not focus on what he could have done, but on what he already did and what he did for so many people and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's
yeah,
just so
all
many
right.
games. So many
All right.
games.
So
Holy
I don't
crap.
want to go into I don't want to go into speculation of who's going to be taking over next. I don't want to go into journalism
Well, everyone
and
knows there's gonna be his Muppet copy. Like, they downloaded his brain onto it, obviously.
shut up. We're not doing this. But
I'm
like,
sorry.
I think the thing that really got to me that made me shed a tear was I went on Kamiya's Twitter and he posted that photo of him standing next to Kamiya and holding the games that basically he built together. It's it's very sad to see this go.
Yeah.
Um. All right. Did I read the Sakurai tweet yet or no?
I don't think you have, no.
All right. So Sakurai, since they were not only they were best buddies, not just developers together, but they were best buddies. Um, Sakurai actually wrote a tweet in his death. So I'm going to read that now. Nintendo President Iwata has passed away. Is a boss from a previous company for me. To change position, police was please stomach most understanding person and hard work and virtue person. I had driven balance and good together quickly proposal. I think he was the best leader, and in considering, we wish for the best. So Sakurai clearly doesn't speak English, and I had to translate that using shitty Google Translate, but you can still get the message that
Yeah.
not only were they weren't just he wasn't just a boss to him, he was a friend.
Yeah, some things transcend languages. And
All
even
right,
though
so
it is in garbled English format, I can still sort of pick apart the underlying deep meaning behind those words.
all right, so it's sad to see him go.
Yeah, definitely.
We're I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of shit posting. There's gonna be plenty of journalism.
I've already
But
been shitposting, like, in this podcast.
You've been live shit posting.
Yeah, live
All right,
shitposting in
all
a
right,
YouTube video that is not being transmitted live.
all right. So I think that we're done now. Alex, you have anything you want to say before we end it?
No, I really wouldn't want to say too much about somebody I didn't really know too much about. I always thought he was just the sort of, like, silly, lighthearted CEO of Nintendo, but, like, now seeing all this, like, stuff that he's worked on, it's like, holy crap, we lost someone really important. And all that
All
sort
right.
of stuff.
So this has been a very, very troubling time for the entire cast of the Vaporware cast.
I'm crying right now. Such tears.
I actually did shed a tear mid podcast. All right, so call me a pussy if you want, but it's over now, guys.
It's all over
All
now.
right, rest in peace, you sweet genius.
Yeah. In the arms of
An
an angel.
angel. All right,
I'd
cool.
play that through my microphone, but the audio would just be shit, so just edit it in later.
All right,
Just
so
have,
it's
like,
over now.
a picture of him, like, slowly zooming out, and then it'll be just Iwata with that music playing in the background. We'll get flagged,
we're done
but
here.
whatever. Yeah, we're finished.
We're done here. It's over. Have a great day, guys.
Yes.